Hey guys, welcome to Oilizard Card Shop YouTube channel. Um, this is my first ever video. Everyone's always saying to document your journey, and well, my journey started back in April of 2025, so I've got a year worth of shit to catch up on, but I really don't know how to explain how I got here. But I have some bullet points. The videos will eventually get better. It is what it is. I'm new. But here we are. I started back in April, early April, I guess. Tarkir was my first Magic set, and of course, Prismatic Evolutions was my first Pokemon set that when I got back into it. But my buddy Tubba was hounding me for months before that. I think must have been when 151 came out, he was first bothering me about getting back into it. But adulting, kids, wife, I don't have time for that. But here we are, looking back, regretting that decision. But sometimes it's better late than never. But back in 2025, I started selling TCG Player and eBay, and I didn't know what I was doing. I really don't know what I'm doing right now. But I started with Pokemon because that's what I knew most about. But realized pretty quickly if I want to become a real business, I need to learn more about than just Pokemon. So I started diving into Magic thanks to RNG Games, watching a lot of his content and kind of made sense. So started watching what he was doing, how he was packing orders, and didn't really know what to buy yet. I didn't know what the hell a play booster or commander deck was for Magic, but and then I found Anon, and both of those channels really pushed me into deeper understanding the business side of trading cards. So a month in, I pretty much became obsessed with it and enjoyed pretty much everything. But that comes with its ups and downs. Enjoying ripping is not a good thing to do, I guess, when you're trying to expand your business a little bit, unless you get the top hits, which I'll explain later. But I started in April. I got my first distribution May of 2025 from a pretty big one, I guess. And then I kept applying. Everyone said no, get brick and mortar, get brick and mortar. I get it, I get it. Kept trying. October 25, I got my second distro. And then just March of this year, pretty sure it was March, it's February, March, I got my third distro. Doesn't really mean anything because I can't buy any of the hot product. There's some product out there, and there was some TCGs, and then of course they went brick and mortar only recently, so that's kind of out the door. But buying what I can here and there. But let's show you some numbers. So here's my first year on TCG Player. Some months were incredible. I'll just go over the full year. I mean, video doesn't need to be ridiculously long, so just a quick recap. TCG Player is my main source. Gross sales 94,000, net sales 91,000, net sales minus fees was 80,000. Not too bad. And then eBay, I also started in April and created a whole new eBay account, went through the whole process. And you can see my sales on eBay is pretty inflated thanks to one sale. So, if everyone knows Magic, um, Spider-Man came out, huge flop. I think I had 9 collector booster boxes at MSRP or really close to MSRP, and told my wife, who loves ripping Magic product, or at least collector product, because her first experience was Final Fantasy. But I was telling her the top hits. I said, yeah, the Soul Stone and all the other ones, but I was explaining her what the Soul Stone looked like and all that, and then she had a look on her face. We were FaceTiming. I was at work in North Dakota, and she looked at me basically just waiting for me to shut up, and then she showed me this. Yep, couldn't believe it. I think it was her second box that she opened. on Magic, and she smacked that. So we ended up selling this pretty quickly. I had it listed for 34, 35,000 on eBay because I know on TCG Player one had sold for 32,000 around there. And I heard from sources that it was a legit sale. So I was like, well, hopefully I can get around that. And finally got a bid for 31,750, and I think I net just over 30 grand after fees. I paid to overnight ship that to PSA for authentication, and I'm pretty sure the buyer graded it. But that's basically why my net sales, my total sales on eBay is so high. The rest is I just started putting singles on, watching all these single sellers like Phantom, saw his cards, but a lot of this is distro product like sports cards, older sports cards that I can get that doesn't require just a brick and mortar. But this is pretty much it for the last year. I mean, a lot of ups and downs, but here we are in 2026 with 30th anniversary coming up, and got a few decent connections, and looking forward to seeing what else comes of this. So I do have a lot more content coming up. I'm kind of hoping I can get some daily content. Had a pretty busy month, but if anything, I'll get a few videos out here to hopefully earn some followers. So if you're into Pokemon Magic or any other sealed product or business stuff, or just following the journey of somebody trying to build something real from the ground up, welcome to Oilizard Card Shop. Let's see where this goes.